Hey guys, HRS back with another Mortal Kombat video. So today we're just going to talk about the Kameo roster that got tweeted at by Ed. Basically, it was a fan-made roster by Uncanny Carlos, and he basically just wanted to see if Ed Boon would reveal any of the characters to him. So it didn't happen, but Ed did say that he was surprised by how many characters he did get right. So this could be Ed Boon just teasing, because there's a lot of the characters that were already revealed during the gameplay. So this could be him just hyping up the fans, and he's really just talking about Kung Lao, Sub-Zero, and all the other characters that got revealed already. So this to me could mean two things. I'm hoping that that's not the case and that a few of these characters are, like Moloch, Mataro, and Chameleon. But you never know Ed Boon. Ed Boon loves to tease. So without further stalling, I'm just gonna jump into the video. We're gonna change screens real quick because I want to be able to show you guys a close look, so you guys aren't having to squint to see them. So just give me 1 second. Okay, so now that we're back in the picture section, I just transferred over to my pictures so I can move around this so it's easy for you guys to see what I'm talking about. So the first character that we got is going to be Chameleon. I think we'll go by the top row and then the bottom row. So Chameleon I can see coming in case any ninjas don't make it into the game as a character or cameo. You can use Chameleon as like a proxy character that can use their abilities. So I can strongly see an argument for Chameleon coming into the game, and plus she's one of those obscure characters that appeared in only one game, I believe, and that was Armageddon, when every character was in the game. So I could definitely see her making an appearance as a cameo character, and honestly that'd be super dope, and it'll bring more of a female presence to the cameos, because I feel like it's like it's gonna be kind of more mostly populated by monsters and male characters, so having a little female appearance could be really good for the game. So yeah, my answer is yes, I can see her coming in. And then we got the Shadow Priest. Now, I don't think there's a character that fits more of an obscure cameo than this character here, because it's been a while since I heard about the Shadow Priest. I think, what was it, was it Mortal Kombat 2 or Mortal Kombat 3 when we first seen it? I kind of forgot. I want to say 2, but it might be, I think it was 2. I could be wrong though, don't quote me. So, but anyways, like Shadow Priest has always been in the background. Like, dude, they could give them their own abilities and their own types of weapons to use as a cameo. Like, I could see them doing something really cool with the Shadow Priest. So I'm 110% for bringing the Shadow Priest as the cameo characters. Like, I could think that could really work. And like, there's nothing you have to retcon or anything with abilities. You can just do it. So like, he could definitely be a cameo character. It fits too well into what this Mortal Kombat game is trying to do with these characters on the cameo roster. So yeah, I'm gonna agree with this one. Now Moloch, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't see it. Like a cameo or a regular character wise, I don't see Moloch, especially since we already have Goro. So I don't see a need to put another sub boss into the game as a cameo or anything. Even though I like Moloch, I don't see this being a way that they can do it. And plus, he's not really an obscure character, because like he was in 2 games. He was in Mortal Kombat it was Deadly Alliance. I think it was Deadly Alliance, and then Mortal Kombat Armageddon he was in. So yeah, I don't see Moloch making it. I mean, I'm sure there's a way he can do it, but I just don't see it. Like, his abilities itself, I don't feel like, I mean, his charge attack, maybe it's a pop-up or something like that. Like, there are ways he could do it, but if I'm like a betting man, nah, I don't see it. Suhao, do we even have to go over why I don't think Suhao is gonna make it into as a cameo? Like, dude, this guy's the joke character of Mortal Kombat. He's basically Dan from Street Fighter. Like, there's not really much to go over, even though his abilities are really cool. And I feel like if done the right way, he could be a good character. It's just, he's a joke character of Mortal Kombat until proven otherwise. So I don't really think that they will waste a slot with someone like Suhao, especially because he's like generally hated over the community. I'm sure there's a pocket of people that like Suhao, but I don't see it. Kung Lao's already been. So Kung Lao, Kano, and Sonya, and Jax, these are all already cameo characters already. Now, to put Shinnok as a cameo, I feel like that's a disservice to Shinnok. I feel like they wouldn't do this. Shinnok is too much of an important character to be a cameo. So I don't think that Shinnok could be a cameo character. I mean, I'm not gonna say it wouldn't happen, but for such a big villain in the Mortal Kombat story to be a cameo, I feel like it's kind of disrespectful to Shinnok. So I'm gonna say no on Shinnok. Goro was already in it. Same thing with Shao Kahn. Like, but see, then there's like a double standard for Shao Kahn, because Shao Kahn's taunts and abilities, they're too good to waste on not being in the game at all if it's not Mortal Kombat the roster. If he's at least cameo, you can justify it, because you could just taunting somebody maybe gives you your character a buff or something, or maybe it gives a debuff to your enemy. Like, there's so many interesting things you can do with Shao Kahn's abilities that, like, I can see it being a coin flip on whether he's a cameo or not. But I think he could, like, this. I think there's a real good chance he can make it as a cameo character if he doesn't make the main roster, which I don't think he'll make the main roster. Like, if I'm being honest, I think Onaga's gonna be the big bad in this game, but you know, we haven't had anything to prove otherwise that he would be or not. So I'm gonna say there's a chance that Shao Kahn could be in the main roster, but like, I think it's low. Like, if I'm getting like maybe 25-30% that Shao Kahn will be the big bad. So then we got Malvado. God, Malvado. I used to like Malvado back in Deception, but what would you use? How would you use his abilities? I mean, he has the hook swords, I guess, but he doesn't have Cabal speed. And he has those weird grab ball, those little weird rope things he shoots at. I don't know what the hell they call them, but I guess you can use those to pick somebody up, slam them down, or pull somebody towards you. Like, so yeah, you know what? Yeah, okay, I can see this. There's so many different ways you can use his weapon that those two, whatever those things are called. I don't know what they're called, but there's so many ways you can use it. So I can kind of see Malvado making it, especially since he hasn't been in the game in a while. I can see Malvado coming back and being a cameo character and seeing the reception of Malvado. And I think that's what this is. The cameo list, I feel like, is seeing the reception of the old characters and see if they can make it into this list. So then Tremor. I know a bunch of people are gonna hate this because Tremor is a good character. He was such a good character at MKX. So if he doesn't make the main roster, I can definitely see him making it as a character. His abilities are too good. All his stone abilities are too good to not be a cameo character if he can't make the main roster. So I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but everyone knows Tremor, so that's definitely a good character I can see making it. And plus, he's an obscure character. He's only been in one game, so I definitely see him making a comeback as a cameo character if he doesn't make the roster. Then we got Motaro. This motherfucker right here, bro, was a menace in MK3. And like, I think that was the only game he was in besides Armageddon. Armageddon, they fucked this character up, bro. They made him into a freaking two-legged Motaro. Like, that was not scary or anything. So seeing Motaro as a cameo back on his four legs would be amazing. The amount of stuff you can do, the tail bomb thing he would throw out, the freaking charging across the map, picking you up, punching you across the map. Like, there's so many cool things that you can do with Motaro. So yeah, I'm gonna say yes to this. We got Draman. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't really care for Draman that much. Like, he's cool. Like, he's a very obscure character. Like, he has such good abilities. Don't get me wrong. I just don't like the way he looks, bro. That freaking boogeyman mask, like, he look like he belongs with Slipknot. All right, let me stop roasting Draman. But I can see him making it. If I'm being honest, I can see him making it because, like, his abilities are good. Like, he can slam the ground. That could be a pop up to somebody that's about to hit the ground or something. You can throw the bees to stagger to stand them up and just like keep them, like, you know how when you get stunned, they could do something like that. They could do a charged punch that maybe punch them across the screen. Like, there's a bunch of things you could do with Draman, and the punch one could be like if you're breaking. Like, Draman, I could see it. Striker's already in the game. And this motherfucker right here, fucking Devora. I hate this character so much. God, dude, it just the way that they put her in Mortal Kombat X and Mortal Kombat 11, it just doesn't make sense that she's as strong as she is. She's a fucking bug lady, and yet she's able to kill Melina, and she's able to kill Scorpion of all fucking people. He gets crept on by this bug lady. Like, bro, Scorpion was trying to like teach the lesson to Sub-Zero about how his ears are fading from his footsteps, but he can't tell Devora is walking up on him. Really? That makes no sense, dude. I don't care what. That just doesn't make any sense to me. So if we have to have her in a game, I'd rather her be a cameo. She has interesting abilities for sure. I just hate the way her character just seems to be super strong and just kills Melina. First of all, you can't. Let's be honest, Devora could not kill Melina in a real fight. That doesn't make sense to me. Especially Scorpion. You're not, bro. Devora is not beating Scorpion in a real fight. So for her to like sneak kill him, and she's a bum. She's a bum for that. But anyways, that's enough of hating on Devora. But yeah, I can see her come back to the cameo. Her abilities are pretty cool and they're very unique with the bugs, so I can see her coming back as a cameo character. Not main roster, but as a cameo character, I can see it. And plus, since they're digging deep into like the 3D era and back past Mortal Kombat games, it makes sense that they would want to bring some MKX characters into the fold. So I could see that. Sub-Zero's already been confirmed. Wait, has it been confirmed? No. Was Sub-Zero confirmed yet? Yeah, he was. Okay, so Sub-Zero, they're in the gameplay trailer. They showed off him. And I'm pretty sure, did they show off Scorpion? I don't remember. I don't think they did, but I think they said somewhere that Scorpion was already gonna be a cameo character. Don't quote me on that, but I think I heard that already, so I already think it's a strong possibility. Noob Sabot. Yeah, I can see it. Even though he's been in so many games, he doesn't fit in the category of obscure, but his abilities, the teleport, the bomb that stops you from being able to hit projectiles or whatever it is, and then you got the second guy that can run out and punch somebody in the face. Like, those characters' abilities are too good for them not to be as a cameo character, and it's basically made for cameo, if you ask me. So yeah, I can see Noob Saibot making it into here. Alright, so I don't know if I'll call him obscure because he's been in at least 3 Mortal Kombats that I can remember. Also, his abilities, I don't know. I don't think I can see this. If he's not a main roster character, I can't see him being a cameo. I don't feel like his abilities really mesh well. I mean, the fart thing could be cool, I guess. The throwing up, it could be interesting. I don't know. I would say 50-50 on it. Like, I'm not gonna give a definitive answer on it, but I think that he can make it. I think he can make it, but I don't know. I'm gonna say 50-50. I'm not gonna give a clear cut answer on this because I can see argument from both sides. Mocap. As funny as it would be to see Mocap, I don't see what he would do that would be worth coming back as a cameo character. I feel like he's just a joke character, and even though like I feel cameo could be considered a joke, I don't see his abilities being anything worth putting into the game. So I'm gonna say no on this. And yeah, I don't see Mocap making it in, even though like I feel like he could make it in. He's like 50-50. Him and me. Cassie Cage, yes. Cassie Cage, I could definitely see. I love Cassie Cage. Cassie Cage was probably one of my favorite characters in Mortal Kombat 11. So seeing her as a cameo character, I could definitely see it. Especially like as they're having the shadow abilities, like Johnny. So I feel like they would mesh well together, especially that little drum thing she keeps. So yes, I'm gonna say yes on Cassie Cage. She's a good character, even though a lot of people hated on her. She's a good character. Then we have Farah. Do I see Farah making an appearance by herself? No, I don't see it. She's too small. Unless like it's down the, if you go based on her story in Mortal Kombat X, I guess you can do it that way, where she was like a big brute herself and then she had a partner. I would say then I could see that, yeah. But if it's like just a small one, she would just be a little annoying creature. Like if she had a lot of her own abilities at MKX, like I could kind of like see that. Yeah, we'll say yes. Like Farah, I feel like there's a lot of untapped potential with Farah. I feel like you can get away with putting in new moves that you didn't see in MKX. So yeah, I'm gonna say yes. So I'm gonna say that could definitely happen. But anyways, guys, this is the list that was tweeted at Ed. I think it's a very interesting list. There's a few characters I don't see making it in, but I think a lot of the characters are very obscure, especially the Shadow Priest and Motaro. And even the Kameo, the female Kameo, there's a lot of like this list. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad if we got this list as the Kameo roster. I think it's a very diverse list, and I think that it could really work. And plus, we're gonna get more add-ons too, because I think they're gonna go. They're gonna be doing when they do the battle pass. I think they're gonna include new cameo characters as well. And I think it could definitely work, especially if you do it like from the two sides. You can grow that, and then maybe down the middle you can grow from like where Sonya and Kano is. You could put more characters going up. Actually, you can do it from Kung Lao and Jax right there. You can put like lists going up that way. Like there's certain ways they can do it. They would just have to reset the UI for the roster, but I think there's a way you can do it, especially if you're gonna add new characters to it. I thought this was very interesting. I think it's very interesting that Ed Boon was basically saying like, yeah, dude, I'm surprised you got that many correct. Like, Ed Boon is, I feel like he's been a lot more honest than he was in like previous times, like around this time, which I think is really cool because like it just gets the excitement rolling even more. I would love for them to start revealing characters and cameos very soon. I hope that's what happens when they start revealing, even if it's like 2 cameos and then a character, and then they do it like that, like every couple days. Because Mortal Kombat 1 is just around the corner. Like, it's not too far away. Like, today's what, the 13th? It comes out September 19th. Like, dude, it's so close. Like, we're June, July, August, September. Like, dude, we're a little over 3 months away, but not by much. Like 3 months and 3 days. So I would definitely would love to see what they have planned to show everybody and really get this hype train rolling. Thanks again, Uncanny Carlos, for tweeting at Ed and just like getting the excitement rolling even more. But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. So I just thought I'd give my quick thoughts on this, and I thought a bunch of these characters would be very interesting in it. But I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below if you guys think let's see if you could choose 4 characters out of this list to make it that hasn't already been confirmed. Which four characters would you put in? I'm gonna be looking at all the comments and links. I'll reply back to anybody that posts in it. But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. Have a good day, stay awesome, and I'm out. Peace.